Hey guys, my name's Mary Lily.
I'm Marshall.
And I'm Caitlin.
And we're the hosts of Unveiled Opinions.
Three newlywed girlies with a podcast on any and everything wedding related. Happy Monday, girls.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Caitlin's not so happy.
She's irritable.
Mercury is in retrograde, y'all.
That's what I've been hearing.
And it's supposed to be a crazy full moon tonight. Wait, let me look. Matthew has sent me you guys know Matthew loves Instagram. He
liked our post today.
In multiple ways. It's a super moon tonight.
Wait, this is so ironic.
It's huge.
The full moon is closest to the Earth in its orbit. During this time, the moon appears larger and brighter than usual. Super moons are stunning to observe. Matthew's like, we're going to go watch this tonight.
Wait, would you believe Marshall just told me to Google my horoscope for the full moon?
What does it say?
I will become
rare blue moon. Sorry.
I will become more cheerful and optimistic.
We hope. Because
you can only go up.
I mean,
today
but
you really don't feel that vibe.
I don't feel that vibe, but also I'm a little confused.
The sky will host a rare and captivating astronomical event, a super blue moon. You guys know Matthew read all the slides because he sent me the last one.
Oh, wow. Dedicated.
This phenomenon is a combination of two unique occurrences, a supermoon and a blue moon.
Please, mine says, I'm out of sorts. Your Pluto and Scorpio might explain your endless hunger and unfulfillment.
LOL. Hunger and unfulfillment.
I have been very hungry.
And unfulfilled.
I've been really hungry too, so that makes sense.
What is it called? It's not a full moon. It's a super moon.
It's a super moon.
It's a blue supermoon. It's a combination.
Oh.
I know it's like really big and clear.
No,
maybe I'll get a different response.
On TikTok, someone told me that Virgos, which I'm a Virgo, need to rest and like watch out for their wellness right now, mentally, physically.
Are you tired?
I'm always so tired. I have no idea what it is. And what's going on, Caitlin?
I just Googled a blue super. It says, same with you, rest. But it says secrets may come to light during this full moon.
Did you put in your sign?
Yeah.
Yeah, you Riri.
Okay, you did.
And I did last time. But it said something different. It said the exact opposite.
Put in Virgo instead.
For super blue moon?
Yeah.
I'm going to put in mine.
I just want to see if the girl was right on TikTok.
You have to like read a whole article for this.
Is there like a Cliff Notes
Virgo's
version?
the most popular one, so that's crazy. Do you guys know I have the most common birthday in the world? 9/9. Isn't that weird?
That is weird.
I feel like September's a big baby month.
It is. It's because Christmas.
Oh, so your parents like around Christmas?
My mom says my sister asked for a baby sister.
And she listened?
Santa always listens. If you're in my family, you get what you want, Marshall.
That's even grosser.
Can I mail your Santa? I have some requests.
I sent out my parents a birthday text to my
I do that
dad,
every year.
Matthew and my mom. I'm like, if anybody
needs ideas,
if anyone's reaching out asking what to get me for a birthday gift, this might work.
Yeah, some of these might really.
I was like, I also created a wedding registry.
If any of us need ideas.
I was like, anything that says available, I'll get the money.
I'll get the money.
Money
Just send the cash.
Comes and goes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, money comes and goes. Perfect segue.
Goes. Oh, man.
Songs come and go. You know what else come and go? First dances.
Yeah, they do.
Facts.
Mic drop. This episode's about dances.
And music.
Yep. We're all caught up.
Yeah, that's
Welcome.
super blooming. Kicking in.
Hungry and unfulfilled.
And
I need rest.
And irritable. Secrets are about to arise.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
I know.
God, I'm scared. No, just kidding. I love secrets.
Okay.
I have some secrets that I'm harboring right now.
As long as they're not about me, I don't care.
No.
That makes me nervous.
Mm-hmm.
No, you know what they're about.
So they're not secrets.
I text, not to you guys, only to one person.
Oh, yes. I'm all caught up.
Oh.
All right. Well, anyway,
Unamused.
I suppose somebody could keep a secret about their dances and their music at their wedding.
Oh, yeah. I bet. Like, we could have.
Surprise everybody. There's actually, I feel like a lot of times people's first dance is like a total surprise.
Or
and it's
people have a performance that is surprise.
Like a choreographed with their bridesmaids.
There
thing.
have been, now that the Dallas Cowboy Cheerleaders came out, every girl who was a Dallas Cowboy Cheerleader is like, I guess it's not trashy to do it at my wedding.
That's hilarious.
Newsflash.
It's like every other TikTok. It's
But
like,
I also have never actually been to a wedding where I watched a synchronized dance between like the bride and the bridesmaids.
Oh, I haven't either. I have
Me neither.
for.
I've seen it on TikTok and like,
yeah, I've like watched girls rap on TikTok.
Oh, actually,
did you do?
I have.
Really?
It was a rap. It was tragic.
Okay. Well, some people do express themselves.
But that one specifically was
Yeah,
tragic.
I'm not saying all raps would be tragic. I'm just saying
The
this
one you witnessed.
It was It was probably 7 minutes, and it was.
Well, I'll just say, like,
Freestyle.
look
But it was a
look
rap.
at your audience.
It was
Like, keep
and
it classy.
It was a gift from the bridesmaids to the bride.
Was it a gift?
I don't know. That was how it was packaged.
I don't know if I would prefer that.
Yeah.
What if we
As
didn't get
very well
you
said,
anything?
the cash.
She's like, give me gifts
Yeah.
or an after party.
Why the hell did I have
Not a rap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay. But
Wrap and I'll wrap up your necks.
I'm terrified. And I thought I was a scary one here
There's a
today.
super blue moon coming out.
No, that's
All right.
just like teasing.
Teasing,
JK,
mob life.
JK.
So
Okay.
cutesy.
Anyway,
Demure.
so we're really getting a feel for personalities today, which is exactly what the dances are designed to be, is to showcase the couple's personality.
So bold.
So the symbolism of dances at a wedding: grace, love, gratitude, togetherness, and new beginnings. Music helps sets the mood from the ceremony to the reception. And they kind of say, I read somewhere that music is the heartbeat of the wedding celebration.
Aww.
Yeah. Evoking emotion and creating an unforgettable soundtrack.
It really does.
It evokes that emotion
It does.
yeah.
for some people's weddings.
No, do you guys remember before my wedding, they were like playing music? You guys like weren't going down. I forget who was going down though. And I was crouching because my feet hurt.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like turned towards the back, and my cousin thought I was in the corner praying.
And I said-
didn't want to.
Yeah. Yes. I was there for that. And she was like, I think she's praying. And I was like, she's not.
That's not
And then-
what she's
I was
doing.
just
And then
hitting a
your-
ball on the ground.
Your dad came over and we pranked him
Yeah,
about you praying and not praying.
yeah. So I wasn't listening to the music or anything, but it was the heartbeat of my ceremony.
You felt the heartbeat in your feet from those
Yeah.
shoes.
No, oh my God. You guys, my dad's dyeing those shoes black. You know, my dad's like so good at doing stuff. And
Uh-huh.
he has dyed some of his leather shoes. And he even dyed one of our leather chairs in our house
Oh, wow.
to be a darker color. And so he took my satin heels and he's going to try and dye them black so I
Uh-huh.
can wear them again.
Oh,
There you
fun.
go.
Even though they were the worst shoes
Yeah, it was,
probably
like,
I've ever
So
worn.
cute.
Yeah.
But
Perfect. Can't wait to wear them again. So, music, it is supposed to just create an unforgettable soundtrack, but that's not just the ceremony, it's the reception too.
So you can pray before.
Yes, obviously.
if you believe in that, do it.
We're going to break this topic into two areas: the ceremony and the reception.
Yay.
Yay. So first, the ceremony. Did you select your ceremony music or did you just go with generic?
I selected mine.
I selected mine too, but I just like really went with a lot of my mom's. So I don't know if you would say that. Really, I was just like,
You went along for the ride.
You didn't have a strong opinion on it.
right. And I knew she had good taste.
Perfect.
Yeah, I mean, I had a short ceremony overall. I think there was like 3 songs that played.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like I chose the song.
Yours was outside.
I had the
I don't know.
string
Yours was so
quartet.
short. Yeah, I remember that. But I'm like, I don't really remember a single song they played.
It was just what y'all walked down to, and then
Right.
what I walked down to, and what we walked out
Yeah.
Right.
That
there
was
was
mine.
nothing.
It was 3 songs.
Yeah.
We had a quartet.
That's what we had.
I had an organist.
Well, yours was
You
in
guys
a
have
church,
have heard about him.
Yes, we have. So have the listeners.
And Marshall, you did select yours.
Yeah, I did my favorite song for me to walk down. I asked Gil what he wanted.
What's your favorite song?
Bittersweet Symphony by The Verve.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so that's what I walked down to.
How did I not notice?
Well, you were already standing there,
Yeah,
so
I was watching
I
you.
feel like I don't really pay attention to the music to what,
Right.
because it's a lot.
well, I
going
guess
on.
like it doesn't like attach to your memory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then y'all walked down and Gil walked down to Hallelujah. He loves that song.
Yeah.
And then on the way
I actually
out,
remember that
yeah,
now that you're saying
probably
that.
because you were, yeah. And then on the way
Marshall's
out,
like, probably because that part was about you.
yeah.
Not
you,
really.
You were a part of that.
You were there.
You were there. And then
I know, but you know what I
I know,
mean? You're
yeah.
like, you only remember it because
it was something that you
You
experienced.
participated in. It was the
Yeah.
soundtrack of that moment for
for
you.
you.
Yeah.
Soundtrack of that 1.5 minute for you. But yeah, and then on the way, the recessional, me and Gil walked out to Here Comes the Sun. So
Oh, nice.
Mm.
fresh.
Yeah.
What about
I picked Kyle and I, we like had a big night. We went through
Mhm.
all of the songs, picked them.
Matthew had like 5 big nights on his own, like literally like listening to music all
Mhm.
night. I was like, I'm going to bed. And
Oh
he
my
was
God.
like,
Gil's not
this
really
song,
into music.
this song. I was like, no, none of them.
Well, but it's like ironic because all of the information was in my wedding portal.
Mhm.
So even like coming back to this, like before this episode, I was like, I couldn't tell you a single song.
Oh, yeah.
My mom was opinionated on the song that she wanted to walk down on.
Which was what?
Couldn't tell you.
Oh,
Thank God she got it.
Yeah.
so she was happy though.
We're rooting for her.
Yeah, she was happy.
What did you walk down to? You don't
I
know?
don't know. I wanted one song that was like not the vibe of the ceremony.
Right.
It was like the very formal, like,
Yeah.
here comes the bride.
Like the
Very-
the traditional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that did not match the atmosphere.
Oh, gotcha.
But did you not do it? I forget.
No, I did something else that was nice and traditional.
She also doesn't know.
Yeah.
I did like a march.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I did
A
the
bridal.
march.
Yeah. Wedding march or something.
Yeah.
No, it's like a Scottish march.
I don't know what I would have to listen.
They sound the same after a while.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
they're all pretty.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous.
So Gil actually had an opinion.
Yeah, so I did ask him. He's not really super into music, but he does really like that song.
You hate Gil's taste in music. Sorry to
Well-
roast Gil on the pod.
Well, Gil has like 5 songs he likes, and then CCR. And I just like,
That's Clarence Clearwater.
yeah. And I just like can't, I mean, it's just not a great big variety. So I hear it
great
all the
big
time, you know. But anyway, so he did really like that song. And my mom also is like, loves that song so much.
Yeah.
So I feel like that was like a good one. And then he had no idea what my song was. And I was like, it doesn't matter. This is for me.
Yeah.
So, and I always like, I heard like a symphony play that song for, I think someone else's wedding or something, like not in person. Like I heard it like on YouTube or something, and I just loved it. And I love that song anyways. So, and it like, I mean, someone was like, that's not like a love song. And I was like, I don't care.
You're not gonna write me a love song.
I was like, I really don't care. I just love it. So,
Well, I think that's kind of a point is like when I think about weddings that I've been to, I don't remember the ceremony music unless
Mhm.
something goes wrong,
I agree.
yeah.
which is sometimes when it's just like a recording or like getting
Mhm.
played over the speakers
It
where it
gets
gets
skips
glitchy
or
or people
something.
can't hear it. But other than that, I feel like it's not.
It's kind of just for whoever chose
it's for
it.
the
sometime.
ambiance.
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, no,
sets the vibe.
It
I
sets
think
the
it's
vibe.
important.
It's definitely important.
Now, I do know that my band did play, like the quartet did play stuff while the guests were being seated,
Yeah.
but I didn't choose those. They just kind of like
Played.
have like certain
They
songs.
felt the vibe.
Yeah, that they play.
They read the room.
Yeah.
because I saw
It
some.
caught
They
a
said-
vibe.
These
They caught
girls
that
seem
vibe.
hungry and unfulfilled. We're going to play something upbeat and cheery.
Is it a blue full supermoon?
I got just the playlist for that. But no, I do remember telling, like, because they asked me, they're like, are you okay with, do you want it to be live music the whole time? Or do you want anything played from like an iPod? I was like, no, like live music the whole time. And yeah.
But thanks for bringing your iPod.
But like, thanks for the option.
First generation iPod.
Oh my God.
Like the one at the pit.
Yeah. Literally. But yeah, so they did play some music while the guests were being seated that I didn't choose, but it all like they chose it based on the
It was like
songs
wedding music. Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm sure they have like a set.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I guess I would assume, I'm pretty sure they played music because we were upstairs and I feel like I could hear them playing while the guests were seating.
I had my face squished against that window looking at people.
Breathing all over it.
Yeah.
The only reason I know that they
Yeah, like a
played
dog.
it is because I got videos of it. Like,
oh, that's nice.
like there was like a shared album that my planner did.
Yeah.
And like there were videos of like, you know, people, guests being seated and there was like music playing. I was like, oh, good to know. I
So
wasn't there.
cute.
So demure.
So fun for the guest experience.
So reception.
Mm-hmm.
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 Uh-huh.
So I've talked to some people and read some different things that people.
Have you know?
Yeah, I've been out there.
Gail's been out in the streets.
She can read.
That's what they say on Real Housewives of
Yeah.
Potomac.
I've been out in the streets.
Giselle's like, the streets have been talking. And you're like, Giselle, what are the streets saying?
Yeah, the streets have been talking,
Just the streets.
and the streets are saying
Yeah. What are these wedding streets saying?
they're considering skipping dances because they're too formal and they want to allow for more party time.
Woohoo! I get that. I actually had to have my lovely planner.
Mm-hmm.
This was kind of a big thing we had to work out with her just because we wanted to do our dance kind of later than everyone, I guess, traditionally wants to like come into the reception and like have the cocktail hour and then like get their dances over with, basically. And Matthew and I didn't want to do that because we wanted our dance to be to a fun song and like lead into the reception and like everyone dancing. So we didn't want them to take like the 45-minute break.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we like had to kind of like, it was a lot of communication trying to like have the band understand that and have everyone kind of get the timeline that we wanted. But I think it was like really worth it just for the type of wedding that I had, like that we didn't have a seated dinner and that it was like a very free flowing thing. Like I'm so happy we did the dances when we did.
That's a good point because
I was a little buzzed, but we had to have like 8 conversations with the band, like because the planner could not understand or communicate.
Well, yeah, because for you, since it was stations but open seating and whatnot,
in multiple rooms,
it would have like kind of broken it up a little more to have everybody come in,
right,
as at the entrance and then disperse and then get everybody back to the dance floor.
This was something we really had to fight for, like on our timeline. Like the planner and everyone, like even the photographer, kind of come at you with this like hard and fast timeline, and so does the band. They're like, we usually do our break here, we eat dinner here, and like if you want something different though, say it. And like the band figured it out. They got their hour break.
They still got their dinner.
Yeah. And they didn't have to play the whole 4 hours, but like we figured out how to do it how we wanted.
Yeah.
And I think it's really important to think about, the
overall flow. That's
how you want the party.
Well, and it's the layout too, and all of that stuff.
That's like one of the things I feel like was very like, I said like she had done different things growing up, and like my wedding planner. Like, you know what I mean? She didn't understand like
closing.
She like didn't understand like culturally that we like wanted to just push it later. She was like, why don't you want to just get it over with? And I was like,
because it's not something you
because we just want to like kind of like
go
dance
straight into dancing
and also we want to like talk to all of our guests first. Like my mom was like doing her, you know what I mean?
Yes.
So
yeah.
My mom was like, everyone's just going to be like getting appetizers then. Like, why would they start dancing? Well,
that
and
makes
our
sense.
song was different too. Our song was kind of a party song. Shout out to Paul, our podcast editor. He cut it for us.
Yes.
He,
he's good at that.
DJ'd it up so we could have a short dance. And Matthew tried to flip me, but he couldn't. Well, not at the wedding,
Wait.
but
I was like, what?
we thought about it. And then
Yeah.
after he was like, I cannot believe this is the dress and this is the shoes you knew you were going to be wearing. And you
this
thought
is
I
what
was
you
going to
chose.
flip you.
Yeah.
He's like, I couldn't even flip you when you were like wearing nothing
Yeah.
or, leggings.
Nude.
Straight up.
Wait, back to the streets.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on skipping dances?
Well,
So I actually didn't really care either way. My dad was like, if you want to dance, we can do a dance.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't, I
I
don't.
feel like I felt like that. And now I'm just kind of happy
I'm glad I did it.
Yeah.
But at the
Mine
time,
weren't a huge deal to me, though. I
No,
feel like at the
same.
time either.
Yeah.
And like, I'm glad we did it. But like, it wasn't like at first I was like, can we just skip them? Or like,
Yeah.
But then Gil's mom really wanted to
Oh.
do it with him,
Mother.
obviously. So obviously, like, if they're gonna have a mother-son dance, we're not we're
Yeah,
gonna
you're
do a
not gonna-
father-daughter
yeah.
dance. So, but yeah, Dad was like, if you want to do it, we can do it. Like, if not, we can do something else. Like, I don't know, just tell me what to do.
It's like, do you want to rap?
Yeah.
Well, I agree.
But
Like
I'm glad
leading
I
up
did
to
it.
it, I didn't think too much of it.
Right.
But
On what? You literally were practicing the dance with your dad like the night before your wedding.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
really.
I didn't.
Well,
Dad and I didn't even.
no, but the only reason we did dance lessons was because my dad requested it.
Mm.
And so did Kyle. And so
My dad's like, I don't dance. I'm not
Mhm.
gonna dance. Like, I can like sway, and
Yeah.
like that's all you're gonna get. And like, he would have been super emotional, so we just cracked jokes the whole time.
Yeah.
but I would say I like a lot of the pictures from our dances.
Mhm, I
Right.
do too.
Especially of my dad and I, because I actually do feel like it was like you got to like see our personalities.
Mhm.
Like it's not like my dad and I were doing anything
Yeah.
walking down the aisle. Like we were trying to like keep it together.
You weren't? No, I agree. Well, not that my dad and I did not show our personalities, but Matthew and I feel like did.
Yeah.
And Matthew and his mom really did. Like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, their dance was
they
sweet.
had such a fun song, and so it was cute. And his mom is like, a really good dancer.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Well, that's like my dad's a good dancer. So he was like, I told him, I was like, this is a song we're doing. He's like, okay, cool. I can do that. And then it was like totally fine. And then, but Gil doesn't like to dance. So I feel like
Yeah,
our
that's
dance
like the
was more, it was
for
the
me.
opposite. Yeah. So
Yeah.
we were just like talking the whole time.
Right.
Yeah. We had dance lessons.
You did?
I think I told y'all this before. I have the bad habit of leading, and he
Yes.
is not a strong dancer. So it's like,
I lead sometimes.
Yeah.
Matthew is a strong
Yeah.
dancer.
Gil
but-
just doesn't really enjoy it.
Yeah.
So we did have dance lessons, but we learned it. And then like we get out there and I was like, let's just not. He's like, thank God, let's just sway.
Matthew and I like practiced at Mary Vincent's house a
Yeah.
little bit, and like, I had a little bit of
Mhm.
wine by the pool. Like,
yeah,
it
we
was
definitely were drinking when
the
we
first
practiced.
weekend.
Yes.
It was like the first weekend of
Which
June.
was authentic to the real
Yes.
thing.
Yes. And I
need to get a
fell
loosen.
out by the pool. And Mary Vincent was like,
God.
okay, you guys
Don't
just
do that.
need to like pray and like go out there.
Yeah.
Go out there.
Just don't
Well,
worry about it.
Literally, Kyle went into one of our dance lessons. I almost gave me a concussion.
Mm.
Oh, right. I forgot about
this.
that.
And he made you so nauseous. You like
He made
threw
me
up
He,
after
like,
so
spinning you around.
nauseous.
Yeah.
And so he was like, I really want to do all this stuff. And I was like, okay, well,
He's
you're
like,
not.
I want fireworks and pyrotechnics.
Yeah. And I was like, but you're not willing to practice.
He's
so
like, I'm going to come in on a motorcycle. You hop
This
off the
also
back.
isn't like Dancing with the Stars.
yeah,
Like,
I was like, I can't just like show up. We can't just show up and do that. And so
Yeah.
I've been to one wedding where the couple did like a Dancing with the Stars kind of
Uh-huh.
thing, and like the
That was not us.
bride even had like a dress in the skirt. The
Mhm.
bottom hem is weighted,
oh, wow.
so it like
Yeah.
shows like that's
Mhm.
like a
Oh
she
my
had on like
God.
a dance
Yeah.
dress.
did the band perform your?
yeah.
So that
nope,
was.
not for us because we did a song called "Grooves in the Heart."
Oh yeah,
and
Paul.
it's super
Upbeat.
produced, and there's like all these like wow
Yeah.
noises in it, and it just showed off Matthew and I's personalities so
Mhm.
well.
Well, that was actually feedback that I had gotten was that you should like I don't know if should is the right word, but to
Mhm.
do a recording that way, like if you're trying to do something,
Right.
then you like actually know the cues and
Yeah.
whatnot because the band is going to perform it
Their
differently.
way.
Right.
Yeah. No,
So-
we did the band, but our dance lessons, we like sent her the music and she was like she was great with it. We didn't do it, but there is a dance,
girl.
There is a dance that we learned, to our specific song, not just like a dance.
So did we
do that when you renew your vows when you're on Real Housewives of Charlotte in 10 years.
Our dance instructor's name was Clifford, and he was the best.
Aww. I
don't
never met
remember
someone.
mine.
Never mind. I have an Uncle Cliff.
Oh, Jesus.
LOL.
I know someone named Cliff.
I feel like I'm blood with this man.
That's actually my uncle.
Yeah.
How embarrassing, Mary Lily.
Okay, so
You're like, I don't know anyone.
you did Mother of the Groom and Groom
Mm-hmm.
dances. First dance, father-daughter dance, any other dances?
No.
I did ask my mom, but she was like, Mary Lily. I'm kidding. I didn't.
My mom was like, I don't want to do anything. Like, we're not doing anything weird. We're doing traditional
Yeah.
stuff. Like,
Well, I was just like, what are the basics? Like, and
Yeah.
then we're done.
yeah.
My mom,
Literally.
I did dance with my father-in-law on the dance floor a little bit,
Yeah.
which was
Yeah.
fun.
Mhm.
But it was not.
It wasn't like y'all
coordinated.
planned it.
Yes.
Yeah. The only thing that my mom, she requested Shania Twain as the first song the band played.
Mhm.
She made the band learn Shania Twain.
I wish I would have
I
thought
literally
about that. They
sent
played
in-
We Are Family, and I was like, okay, annoying. And I asked them not to play any song that was made after 2000,
Uh-huh.
and they played so
They
many.
play like Bruno Mars.
That
and
was
stuff.
my
Yeah.
one. That was my one stipulation. I said, please do not play a song after 2000.
Well,
I had
what was on
so-
your do not play list?
I had so much.
I had a lot.
I
Yeah.
had a lot.
And
So-
they played all of mine. I should have been way more specific. I
Oh,
was
I
like,
was-
well, what?
I
But
fill out
whatever.
this whole
At the
thing
same
in a
time,
portal,
it didn't matter.
and I was dealing
Yeah.
with.
I had a portal
Did you
too.
have a band manager? I was talking to the band manager the whole time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gia.
And he was out of the country, so
Oh.
whatever.
No, so mine
He
was.
was on tour for his personal stuff. I was like, whatever, you do you, bro.
You
Like,
do you.
I support
Band managers go on tour.
you. He was on tour with his band.
Ah,
another,
his other
and then,
band.
Another
yes,
band.
He
yes.
manages a few.
This reminds me of School of Rock.
Literally. Wait, so the only thing you had on yours was nothing.
Only band experience you have.
I watched it
The
recently.
only thing Caitlin
Did
has
you
to
watch-
compare this to is
Well,
School of Rock.
It's not
Honestly,
like
it's such a good movie.
it is.
Jack Black is 100 babe.
It's also at Blumenthal.
You're
like, right
tacky
now.
and I hate
Really?
you.
I gotta pull up tickets.
Yeah. It's there right now. Anyway, so the only thing on your do not playlist was anything after 2000.
Yeah, I just wanted it to be older music.
Yeah. Mine had no line dances.
Yeah, no, that was not mine.
No Bruno Mars. No Whitney
You know,
Houston.
it would have been really nice. Was this stuff your planner told you to put down?
It was on
My planner. She told
No.
me, well, not she
It was
told
a
me to put it
question.
down.
I wish someone told me to put no line dances. That wasn't a thing I thought
I
of.
just
you know what I
Googled.
mean?
I
No,
Googled
I just
all the
thought it
top
annoyed
wedding
me.
songs to play, and then I picked a bunch of them.
smart.
No, I feel like I really wanted to curate the playlist.
The vibe.
Well, I just really do like listening to music. And so Gil was gonna not really be helpful during this.
I know. I should have paid
Um,
more attention. I really was on the dance
I
floor for
took-
4 or
yeah.
5 songs though.
I took a lot of, I feel like
Elvis
took a
performed at
lot.
my wedding. That was probably
Yeah,
the
that was a
highlight.
highlight.
he did a really good job.
Yeah, so
It wasn't the real Elvis, if anyone was wondering.
he's a tribute artist, but he's really good and he's
Mhm.
won competitions in Tupelo. So it was basically like having Elvis there.
I should have got his autograph.
Well, I think Jay did. So you can ask for a photocopy.
Only Jay.
I can get a print, not the original.
Yeah, not the original. Jay would charge you way too much for that.
My
Would
God,
gouge
I
me for
kind of want to
sure.
buy it.
Wow.
But yeah, I think I Googled too. I was like, what do people typically play at weddings? But I also wanted older music too.
Right.
Yeah.
So I had a whole list of they asked me music I definitely want played. The certain songs for certain, the dances, but
Yeah.
also the cake cutting stuff
Oh, God.
yeah, mine was
They asked
We
ours
didn't-
for cake cutting. I did sugar dun 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 dun. She asked me if I wanted to do such a recent song. I forgot. She basically asked me
Maroon
if I wanted
5?
to do yes, or I think she was there was I Want Candy by Aaron
Oh.
Carter. I was like,
Oh.
give me a break.
I love that.
We do not know each other. That's how much
Yeah.
my wedding planner and I
clicked.
were
Y'all were destined to be lifelong friends.
oil and water.
We didn't do a formal cake cutting, so that's why we didn't.
I did ours. What did I? Sugar, dun, dun.
Yeah.
I don't
So
know things.
I
We
don't
didn't-
think we announced it.
Okay.
So I did it to the side, but we did have a certain song play. I don't remember what it was, but we didn't do like a formal.
I forgot what the
thing.
other one she suggested was, but it was like kind of funny. But now I can't
I'm trying to
remember.
think of what else was on. I had a really long Do Not playlist.
I should have had a longer one. Like this, it
And I
upsets
do
me.
remember when the band went to go like eat dinner, and they had like their break music playing. A Bruno Mars song started playing, and the man literally rushed back to change it.
Okay,
'Cause
like
I
why are
was
you
about to
making me
turn-
feel bad? Marshall's like,
Why?
Mary, like, get over
Oh my
it.
gosh!
I
Why
should
do you
have
feel
made
bad?
more of a do not playlist.
You had good music. You're fine.
Yeah.
I
So
just-
embarrassing.
Oh my god! Stop it.
Okay. Anyway,
The
I
irritability
need to
is coming out.
rest.
what?
The irritability is coming out.
Yeah, I thought that was my horoscope.
I need to
Yours
rest.
was rest.
I'm feeling sick.
Take a nap.
Okay.
Go to
I'm
sleep.
sick.
Yeah.
Sick of you bitches.
So, last question. Did you pick a closing song?
I did.
Yeah, we did, but I forget what it was. But basically, because they asked us to.
Okay.
I did. Mr. Brightside by the Killers.
Oh, that's fun.
Nice.
Ours might have been like Shout.
I
Like,
think y'all
it
did
was-
have shout.
It was super
Yeah.
basic.
I remember that song playing.
Then that
Because
was
I remember going,
Yeah. Marshall got down real low.
yeah, you know,
it. And
Lexi.
did they play Sandstorm?
I think they did.
I think so because Gil got super excited.
We had because it was a December wedding, we did Mariah Carey.
Oh yeah, that
Oh,
was
that's
so
cute.
fun.
Oh,
All
yeah.
I Want for Christmas Is You. And then the band
And then I
ended
got
up.
fake snow in my mouth,
Well,
everywhere, all of my body.
That was
All
when
your
I got in
orifices.
trouble because the band, everybody did an
Was-
encore
Oh,
for the
yeah.
band.
Oh yeah, we did.
And they had to stay. And my planner was like,
They don't.
everybody's leaving. Like, you can't do that.
Your planner was like, "Stop your guests from rioting, please." And we were like,
And I was like, I am intoxicated.
"Yeah." We were like,
Yeah.
"We're rioting."
Oh my god! You're like one last song,
Yeah. Literally,
and there's like isn't there a noise ordinance? Or something?
yeah.
That's like okay. My mom was like, they were
Yeah.
like, "Do you want us to stop serving alcohol so people will start to leave?" My mom was like, "Please do not do that. People will get like aggressive."
They will.
Yeah.
She was
They'll
like,
start ordering like 6 drinks.
Yeah.
She was like, if you give them a timeline or like
Yeah.
a time it's
time.
going to end, they'll go
It's gonna-
nuts.
Yeah.
My mom was like, just keep giving them alcohol until they leave.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
people get psychotic and they'll start getting all these drinks and they're like to
Carrying
go
them
and carrying-
back.
Yes, and then like glasses get broken.
Yeah,
So
it's
funny.
It's not worth it.
Well,
I swear
Yeah.
our friends are not all alcoholics,
Mm.
just most.
Or they're sober.
Yeah, there's no
um,
between.
All right.
Caitlin's like, next subject.
She's like,
next.
y'all are annoying.
All right, Caitlin.
Okay, so for our game, we're just going to go into 9 mistakes you're making with the order of and timing of your wedding dances because there actually is a secret sauce.
Like Mary Lily wasn't feeling bad enough.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Why did no one tell me this stuff?
So,
Google's free.
yeah. Marshall made me Google my horoscope earlier. So,
What? Do you think Marshall knew it?
That's what I'm saying. I was like, girl, I don't know. I forgot I had co-star.
all right. So one actually thing that brides.com says is
Mhm.
that dances are also a way to honor the parents and family, which I
Oh,
do
yeah,
feel
I
like
agree.
that is kind of a big thing for parents. Okay. So first potential mistake you're making, sticking to tradition when it doesn't feel right.
Nah.
So true.
Yeah, but I'm kind of traditional.
Do whatever you want, though.
Well, yeah, but I mean, Mary Lou, you technically quote unquote broke tradition by having dances be later.
Well, I feel like I didn't really break tradition. I broke popularity,
Yeah.
which it's like never do what's popular. Do whatever you want. Boom.
It's important to honor what's important to you.
So
Facts.
true. Oh, Caitlin, I couldn't have said it better.
So go dance with your
I think
brother,
brides.com
your
said
favorite
that.
uncle or aunt. Split the moment.
Boogie down.
Boogie down. All right.
Ow, ow.
Adding in too many extra dances.
Weird,
Oh.
annoying, Like
Yeah,
other
we
people
didn't do
want to
that.
get on the dance floor.
Exactly. And I didn't come to a dance show. This is not a dance competition.
Yeah.
Not
Also,
a-
nobody wants
Nobody's
to like,
that good.
watch
No,
you like
literally.
cry with 4 of your family members and dance.
Yes.
It's
Oh my
weird.
gosh. Just do a TikTok.
Yeah, do that on your own time.
But one thing that this does say that I thought was interesting is that like you should do the first dance
Mhm.
and then you can separate out your
That's another thing
father
is
of the bride.
we changed the order of ours, and we did
Yeah.
both of our parents first. And I did my dance with my dad, and then he did his dance with his mom, and then Matthew and I did our dance fully last. So
I
it
think
was
So it
ours.
was like you went into the dance floor.
I don't remember. I do remember that Gil and I did ours first, like when we first got out there. But then there was like a prayer, and I feel like, I don't know. It's been
Oh,
a couple of years.
well, I felt so awkward because I didn't know when we did our entrance, it was like to go into dances. Nobody really mentioned that to me. So I like tried to sit down and they were like, no.
I
Why
know.
do you like always have no idea what's going on though? But
Me?
it's fine. No.
I was like, I
Yes.
don't
No, I do feel like my planner told me over and over, but I think I was still just like, my adrenaline was so high that day
That's
that it was
same.
in one ear and out the other. And I think I asked
Well,
them
also, like,
14 times, what are we doing?
So much is going on. Like
Yeah.
I remember my planner, like for the one time she tapped me on the shoulder. When she did, she was like, "Hey, you're cutting the cake," and I was like, "Oh my god, what's the cake look like? I haven't seen it." Like it was just like I was like, "Oh, I am."
There's a cake here?
Yeah.
Like I was just like, "Okay,
I do remember her being there for that.
yeah."
Yeah. Because I was like, excuse me,
Because
she's
I asked,
eating right
I
now.
asked her to move because I was like, I'm getting a video. I was
Oh
like,
my
it's for
God.
content.
Okay, next, not using group dances strategically. So this says like having a line dance or group dance.
Right. Or like introducing like the wedding party. I feel like that's all going really out of style.
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't do that.
We kind of got forced into it, but it
Me
was
and my
like,
guy kissed. I'm just kidding.
I was like, wait, what?
Like he was actually married. You were just engaged.
But I feel like I remember when we did shout at your wedding, and it's like everybody does get into it. Like it, I
It's
think
fun.
Some line dances are better than others.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to like have
Shout
personally.
is a line dance.
No, but it's like
but it's like a
Right.
group. It's called a group dance.
Yeah, it's like
Oh.
YMCA, right?
Yeah,
And stuff like that.
It's not exactly like that.
It's identical.
It's probably in the same group.
Oh my God. There's
but-
nothing light to throw at you.
But no, I just didn't want to have like Cotton Eye Joe play at my wedding or like Electric Slide.
My mom gets, never mind.
But it says that it's like a really good way to like get people
On the
in
dance.
and
Yeah,
like
I've heard that.
attracted to the dance floor.
Yeah. Or just hire Elvis.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't really hire him.
Shh.
Okay. The next
World
is
famous.
dancing for too long. And so
Facts.
does anybody know what like the right amount of time that your first dance is supposed to be?
So like 2.5 minutes,
Ours was like
Or
58
two.
seconds, I think, is what we cut it down to, maybe. Or
a minute and a half.
Paul's going to be
I
like,
don't know.
that's so wrong. Me and
It's-
my dad's, we put fade out on every song.
Ooh, yeah.
It is supposed to be a minute and a half to
Mm.
2 minutes is the ideal length for a wedding dance.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
getting a little awkward.
But it says like
For me.
you don't
Yeah.
want it to be too short, is what
Yeah.
I've heard, but I think that's like 30 seconds. Like, you know what I
Like,
mean?
barely any time out there.
Yeah. You want enough for like pictures.
I know
Yeah.
that my band, like, they're like, send us the songs, but we do shorten it, just so you know.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I was
And
like,
that's actually what it says is
Or if
don't
you, like,
stress
have
about
got
it
a
being
guy.
too short. Yeah.
If you what?
I've got like a guy.
If you have like a podcast editor.
Yeah. If you're cool.
Okay, not taking advantage of your vendor's expertise. So your music professionals are professionals for a reason.
Yeah. Don't forget it.
Some of them.
Not your
Some of
planner,
them.
though.
That was just yours.
So yeah, they'll chop up the melody if you need it, advise on what part of the song is
Mhm.
best to dance with. So even if you're using like a DJ or a band,
They know what to do.
they know what to
If
do.
they do
And if they
weddings.
don't, like,
Yeah.
ask them a few questions before.
Yeah, be like, or just be very specific.
Google what you're supposed to ask.
Listen to our podcast, guys.
Oh, yeah. Unveiled opinions. Like, subscribe, follow.
Interact.
We'd love to hear from you. Any feedback, rate, review, subscribe,
DM.
download.
And that's a wrap.
And that's it on Dances and Music.
Until next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.